Welcome to Oxygen Not Included. My name is Nilaus. This is the recap of the stream day number 6 of the base. So a lot of things has happened in the base. Maybe to some parts it doesn't really seem like a lot, but I think we actually got a lot of things done. Let's look at the overlay. Look how much oxygen we have now. We have been able to and worked quite diligently on pushing the oxygen down so we can get rid of this chloride we have here and there. And the reason we've done that is just take some more of these locations and simply pumping out anything when it gets above a surface, above a certain pressure. And we also have here just pumping out some oxygen. We've been really cranking up the oxygen production up here because by using this one, because we want this one to run all the time, because we are going to need a lot of oxygen for the main part of what we've done. The main part is, aside from this, we now have a plastic ladder, using all the plastic from our Dracos. And now we have built into this area, and I absolutely love the fact that we can do it. We now have 2 atmosuit here, and we have 2 atmosuit here. So once we open this one as well, we can have 2 more atmosuit, and that basically means that anything below this area will need atmosuit to get on with it. Likewise, we can also, if we want to, maybe do atmosuit over here. Temperature wise, it's not that important. I mean, I've kind of opened up this one again. We're getting some heat leaking in. But also, if we look at the general heat overlay, this part was really getting hot because its outputs at, I don't know. Can we see what it outputs at? Content, water, water comes in 40 degrees, but the stuff outside, you can see it. Oxygen. Okay, I can't even see that, but it outputs at, I think, at like 75%, 75. Oh, overheat. No, it outputs at a very high temperature, very high temperature. And what I've now done is bring the cooling loop by here, so it's cooling, and it works. This cooling loop is basically the best invention of this base. It's coming in from here, 8.8 degrees, and going out somewhere here at. Actually, I think I'm undercooling it now, so let's bring it up to 20. This one's also just increasing. But now most of it should be passing through. The reason why I also want this to be flowing out is because if we look at this part, this one is kind of a high temperature, so maybe now we spend a bit of time cooling this down. The reason why is because I'm actually starting to produce quite a bit of refined materials. Quite a bit. Well, 2,000 kilos here and a bit of iron as well. So I just want this one to just work. Maybe just like get 20 more, right? It's going to give us a lot of heat, and refined carbon. Also get 20 more of those. These are currently they are in such a cold location that it's not really a problem. It's not the actual heat they excrete that it's a problem. What we now have done here, this is where we've been putting in the majority of our effort, is down here. We are building dedicated locations here. These locations are going to be polluted water, salt water, and over here we're going to build one more, which is for pure water. Basically just trying to get these up and running. And the purpose of that one's not necessary. I don't know why I put it there. Yeah, so the idea of this, let me just get this one. The idea of this is now that we have all of this, we're going to dump all the water, just let it flow down here. And then it'll mix. We have, oh, that one did not get done. It needs to get done so we can actually start pumping. I don't know if I want to pump it, but actually this is where I think there's a really good point, is that you can do this one and link them together. Just make sure that it actually uses the right one here, because if you do that, you can actually control this easily instead of going down here and switching it on and off. That sucks, but actually if you do this, if you build the other things, that's one wire. Why are you not powered? Okay, that's good that you're not powered. Great. Because I don't really want it to operate just yet. And this part as well is going out. Okay, so here, this one is almost ready. Almost. And what we basically want to do is here. We basically want to get these 3 big ponds here where we can pump water in and then bring it back up to the base when we need it. And that means whenever we take something like this, we can let it down, and it's along the side down here into this reservoir, and then pump it up, go up here, filter it. This is being filtered. Currently we are emptying this location, so stuff like that is going on. Too much? How is that too much liquid down here? Huh. Can't even see how much water. Oh, that one, water. 61 kilos, that's not too much. There we go. So this one should be able to get done. I'll actually get this one done. That one's not relevant. Because once this is done, I can actually let things go down the other side as well. And let this one as well. Here. Right, so that's the whole purpose, is just letting things flow down here. Right? Because we can't really expand out here because there's a lot of ice and water, and this steam vent, I'd like to tap that one. Not that I really need a lot of water right now, but we can tap it. This one out here, so that we can keep expanding the base, because we do need to expand. Also stuff like this, if I can just let it flow down, even here, flowing down, that would be lovely. That would be so much easier than pumping things. This one, that's gonna be a bit more problematic to get rid of, but even so. The water, we've had some issues with the water. The fact that we have a lot of ice down here. When that melts, it's actually going to be a bit of an issue. 25 tons. Yeah, you know what? I don't like this. You are going to be disabled because I have 25 tons of ice. When that melts, it's going to be 25 blobs, and that's going to be everywhere. So that's not a great idea. Anyway, I wanted to work on oil, but I had to get my atmosphere docks up and running first. We've also been emptying this out as well. We're trying to build a kill room here, but it didn't work the way I wanted, and I was too tired to continue. So we're going to work a bit on that as well. Basically for excess here, that one, we have an excess of eggs now, like a lot. We don't want eggs. We want them to become hatches. Maybe just basically what I wanted was just to dump them down there, and yeah, leave them as they are. Good. So basically that's all we have. We've also been expanding. So now that we have actually some more room to build more rooms as we needed, we have up to 16 dupes. So thank you everyone for supporting. Oh, Arthur Dent is a bit stressed. Why are you so stressed, my friend? Great place to focus. Arthur Dent, stress, low morale. Yeah, low morale. Well, just get some food then. Maybe they actually need in their schedules. Maybe they need more downtime. Bath time. Maybe they need more downtime. And we probably should make a recreation room somewhere. Should be probably in the middle. Easy accessible by everyone where they're running up here. We'll get to that. Okay, so basically that's all there is. There isn't a whole lot of things that we did. We messed around a bit with some logics here and there. We got some things working. I think that I'm really happy with how the base is working. You can also see coal is at 58 tons. So we are just making literally tons of coal from our our hatch farming. I don't know why I was so slow at this, but to get that up and running, but that's definitely something I should have been focusing on way earlier, because that's kind of nice. But as I said, this one we'll get. What was that? And these things, they're gonna take a while to build, unfortunately, and kind of one of the big challenges of building this was to. Okay, yeah, I thought there was something wrong. This one is closed off here, so I tried to provide like random water that flows down here, some leaking in. Gotta be diligent about it. I want this to flow all the way down here. There, that's where it needs to go. So there's some logistics on emptying out this cave which is now above our 80-degree cold water. So this one might turn into ice. If the salt water is in direct contact, I don't know what it's going to turn into, but it's going to turn into something that isn't. And we used to have some chlorine in here. We just have a bit of chlorine. Oh, carbon dioxide, 7 kilos. What is that? Polluted ice? Yeah. So a lot of things are going on down here. And this is where we are primarily working, because this is where we have all of the water that we need. Anyway, that should be enough for now. So thank you to everyone who's been supporting. We've now up to 16 dupes, and we could easily get more if we wanted to. But yeah, that depends on a lot of things. So I'll be streaming this. My expectation is still streaming it 3 times a week next week. So hope that you will be joining for that. And until next time. Well, if you like it, hit the like, hit the comments if there's something you see that I don't see, if there's something you want to see that I don't do, or anything like that. So thank you for joining, and I'll see you next time. Stay effective.